Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens.
Win. Take that, Terra. Take here. Lightning flash. Just go with the. Go with. Hello, thunder. This is not. Just this. There's still. With the wind! With the wind! Wind blade! Disappear!
Diana Special! where we go to buy books in Liyue. Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Tibet?
Feel free to look around.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the...
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that.
But the Mondstadt
The thing is, the author made it it barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume...
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingce village. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor. And I still send him the odd out-of-print book or two every now.
Did somebody say out-of-print book? Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection? Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingce and pay a visit to Chang the Ninth? My pleasure, fellow book lover.
Bones are a requirement for locomotion on land.
Auto reconfiguration.
The heavens are smiting me. Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around.
Don't get me started. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going to pay off my debts. I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Wrong. That was my life's work. It's... Unless you have other business here, I'm...
Please tell me that you didn't pawn volume
Legend of the Shattered Halberd. There's...
What? But we...
That work was an epic-defining... But over time, it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation. Barely any copies of the first edition.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition...
You mean you...
Yes.
Hey, Chang. You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I'm sure you don't need me to remind you.
But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount.
That's your business. The question is...
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman...
Just who do you think you are?
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over...
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me...
Get a load of this guy. And you, Chang?
Oh.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier...
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect any...
3 long years I have waited for this...
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back...
Hey, where are you
I swear I'll reclaim my lost fortune.
So, you like
Oh, amazing!
Hello?
No wonder this book is so high...
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing a...
Why do you give up on your book search?
Oh, so now...
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if and I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the... Of course I do. Give me a second to reflect.
You're still here? What is this? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I...
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes...
Quit quoting prop...
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader.
It's cute that you want it, but you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I may
be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no
Oh, great speech.
No, my sword! Witness the power of Gugwa!
Let me amuse myself.
Body and mind.
Over here! Oh, now you've got me worked up.
Drain out.
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? Yes, though I try to avoid using, though I long to restore Guhua to its former.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute, but that there must be a deeper level of. He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name.
That idea works.
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see.
You really have stuff to do?
Wow. So that's how that turned out.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying. Paimon. Fine. From now on.
Or not.
Who goes there? Really? He didn't mention. The Master's dealing with some urgent business.
Urgent business?
The Master's been working on a major business.
So, where?
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose that. No, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I beg for your mercy, please.
Well, my master has. Luckily for you, you're bad at.
Thank you. May your business.
Nice work! Paimon. Paimon loves compliment. Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui. In that case, seems business is booming at the Shin. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
What should I put in my letter?
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the...
The subordinate I sent was
We just ran it, but it's nothing for you to worry.
That would be most ideal. We are willing to lend a certain... You may suddenly find...
I understand. I am indebted to you.
We shall see.
Darn.
So, Mr. Gentry, who knows if Guhua Geek has made any
Please be mindful of your personal safety.
You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of man of mystery. When actually, all you meant was you wanted some...
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just...
The course of action we must take is now clear. Just, my liege. For reasons that there is no need for you to read the contents of the...
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read.
Hence why I said the Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone...
Well, why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds. Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps having such big backing would be great.
No need to worry about that. From what once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, they will certainly... Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he also. I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement in this.
Why not? You're only doing this to try...
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion. Concealing one's name, each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with the...
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you...
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun...
Hey! Excuse us, we come bearing news.
A letter? Oh, I see. This again. Oh, don't mind me. I was just...
Can we actually read this thing?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun... Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. Please take a seat here in Lioli Pavilion, where you may enjoy some...
Yay! Tasty snacks!
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored, please, this way.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out. Paimon didn't think Guhua...
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, for him to correct the error of his ways. Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liyue, deprived of the necessary raw materials. Even the...
Great idea! That'll be but Liyue is huge!
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. First, there are a number of vendors and there is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. Finally, there is...
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city...
Of course, we are not expecting...
Wow, so many more...
Well, this is not the first. All you need to do is strike a deal. Once you have purchased all the core lapis...
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. in the order the guy said. First the cellars in the city, then the chasm, and then last but not least, Chang the Ninth.
Hi, anything You want all my That's sad, none are in writing. Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Oh, don't worry about my prior client. Thank you for your patronage.
Join the Adventurers Guild.
Good day, my friend. Oh, I thought you were here to purchase. No, that I still have. Although I shipped too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. All right, I'll do. Clearly, no shortage of.
Why'd they have to give me that transfer? Oi! Shh! All of it? All of it would be far more than you actually want. What are you saying? Of course, if it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
This is going well. Everything's so much easier when you've got stacks of Mora. Next stop, the chasm.
What can I get you?
Aha, finally. I thought you might. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. The original buyer's price was already quite...
Are you serious? We spent less...
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while. Look, you have your problems to deal with and...
All right. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll...
Wait, surely there's no need for that. Please, don't do this.
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time. If he asks, all we can do is...
I understand. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an... I don't know where exactly, but if I can't... So maybe you could go and look for the carts? Oh, yes, of course. I mean,
That's that, then. Oh, yeah! Make a note of the...
Windblade!
Another... Let Paimon... That's it all. Here we go. Quick! That guy said there were 5 cards in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks. Here, we've made a note of the...
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes.
Done and dusted! Yeah! We make a great team! Now for the final stop on our...
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, you wouldn't know anything about...
Oh, don't worry. You...
Oh? What happened, huh? Oh, Oh, I see now. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70%.
No need. We'll take it.
You mean you're not trying to I can't believe it. But gentry mount-sized thugs.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better
Huh. Okay, but tell me, what on earth?
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good people always get what's coming to. Anyway, let's get going because it.
Welcome.
You better believe it.
Well, naturally, I use Divine Halberd, and the way the story developed, how blessed we are to.
And this is related to
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations, and it is thanks to your.
Why does Paimon have to be the.
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching. He panics. Without the goods, he can't. He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. So regardless of whether it is
So it was you!
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up.
We are not persecuting you, but protecting enough. Was it not one of your own men who...
You clearly don't know, Master. If you please.
That was below par.
Body and mind.
You're a hunter.
With the wind!
Becomes.
Look at you, Boozle.
You're open!
Dues. Leaving so soon? No escape.
Windblade!
Let the show begin.
Prepare yourself.
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
Can't run from death.
Impressive.
Their strength is almost spent.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business?
What are you saying?
Then figure it out, but...
Don't go.
My lord, what are you doing?
Thanks to this valiant young man.
My lord?
You?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple.
Rats!
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with
You meddling swine!
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount 3 times the market rate.
How dare you subject...
Deep breaths now. On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild,
You? Funny So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a...
'twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Maltsai in his place. A classic You're too kind.
Yikes! Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels. Paimon's toast, and sorry.
Calm down.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill!
Jokes aside, I have the two of... Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positive I did nothing, and hence deserve none to have made such valiant and...
My lord, forgive...
Please inform my father thusly. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions, and earn me a few more days of...
For all your clever long words, the fact...
What if...
A reward!
It seems whatever Oh, I didn't realize...
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me.
Finally, you're back. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Please don't say that. The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its full... Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the...
Wow, that's the second...
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing?
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Do people really look down on the...
Actually, the art is centuries old. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but in any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about what does it matter? It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token. My ore is sold, and my What?
What was that?
Oh, that little rascal.
What should I put in my letter?
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, but back to the matter at hand.
What agreement?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate.
Where is...
Child is currently at Lee...
The flagship restaurant of the Lee style. Don't talk to Paimon like that!
Aha, as promised, I've found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qixing would hide the Geo-Archon's vessel.
So, where is...
He certainly is. I took the liberty of setting up a business...
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be, and we the Fatui have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wang Shen some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhong Li because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhong Li has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. Archons go by many names. The god of contracts, the god of commerce, the warrior god, Morax, Rex Lapis. Is the idea that he also has the title of Adeptus so strange? As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon.
Oh? In our line of work, this means that you want to silence me. How interesting. Draw your sword, we shall... Just kidding. Let's continue, shall we? The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue? But I suppose you have yet to experience organizing the rite of parting. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why I neither know nor do I wish to know, as far as I am concerned. These are the advance funds that Child has provided.
Wow.
Well then, let us be off.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, It's cheap and it's fun.
Betting?
Noctilucous Jade.
Radiant grade Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the Jade...
These 3 pieces, but how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want... If it were me,
Oh?
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such
Oh, wait! Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the more if we buy them all?
Oh, it is as you say.
Huh? How do you know?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things... all Mora is currency.
What? So loaded that he...
No need to waver. Even when I am evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. Only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade, if you return to those crafty merchants to quibble.
Whoa!
But there is a way to truly... A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What is that?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, the patterns, the facade. These are all the... Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luck. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now...
Priceless, huh? We're back to buy some rocks!
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do... Not buying? Come, how about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a...
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can...
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and...
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker.
Oh, you flatter me. If I'd taken off even a...
But wouldn't something this thin?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits.
What sort of condition?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro.
Oh! Oh, sir.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to...
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. You mean at Wanmin?
That would not do. It is a place where people come...
Oh, Paimon remembers! We once... Now...
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
The hilichurls are still using it. It's a bit late, but we gotta cut the line. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental... We're ready to go! Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer... Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilichurls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Go as well! I swear by my sword!
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilichurls! They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food!
Cheating! Hey! That's Go, Barret Bunny!
Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go. With that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
You're back, my friends!
Exactly! That's...
No problem. If you...
Then we'll take a box.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking... Parting? Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, it is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to set... Alas, all things must pass.
Are you sure you didn't...
If not for our Lord's protection...
I'm sure Rex Lapis...
In the safe hands of the Liu Chithing and good honest merchants such as yourself.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentiment?
Now that we've made our choice.
Hey, wait a minute. He said...
Oh, right. I'm sorry. As I thought. I didn't...
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't... That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't...
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to...
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a sink...
The nightlife here is so vibrant.
I can't wait to see my adorable daughter.
What should I put in my
We can leave the jade here. I have already called... Ah, yes. I have yet to go...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, it's...
Yes. I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations for the Liu Chithing have...
But when something this big happened here, although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne, also...
Traditionally, we call it the...
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhang.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is... These things, before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will...
Golden apple.
The only mint in Liu, which is to say the only mint in Tevat.
Oh, no! But why do you...
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Chithing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. In Liu, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. Well then, we should go...
Perfumes?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. Silk flower petals...
It's time for Zhang...
We shall not speak...
beat the atmosphere here at the...
Hey, boss!
Silk flowers?
Which kind?
Ugh, you golden housemate. My goodness, you two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please...
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how they're... Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, by contrast, this variety thrives. Lastly, this strain is quite... Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today.
Wow! A true connoisseur!
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in...
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way...
I'll take them all.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera, but this silk flower purchase, perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower, like several other tedious and complicated, but this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years. As such, now that's settled.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject.
Yes.
Gosh, well, why didn't you it would be bad luck to say it out loud. But I've been... Since these flowers will be...
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my ware.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity
Thank you, boss. I think...
Our skins? You were the one who
Please, it's...
So, now that we've got the flower...
Ideally with the help of an expert.
Talk about first world...
Hence, I need you to help.
So this time we get to go around...
I will wait for you near the statue of the...
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. So...
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's...
Do I look like the kind of girl...
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing.
Now that you mention it. Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flower.
Aha! The truth is...
No, they were from a... Anyway, this is a pointless
The fortune teller, right? Thanks, Lan. See...
Hello.
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely... That said, some of the cosmetics I use, since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because
That's the worst thing, Paimon.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Ying-Er?
Ying-Er?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her.
Great! This is just the end...
Well, hello. You found...
What? How did you know we were
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find...
Snooping around? Why...
What can I say? People love to talk. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume. 3 in 1 go. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true. Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were just...
Zhongli was right.
As one of my favorite poems goes.
That way been over Paimon's.
In short, I'm happy to help. So, where is a good place for making sweet? You mean Wanmin Re? I've had a word with Chef Mao. Are you ready to please me?
What did you
I meant make me proud. Well, I'm setting up.
Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
This water will... Now, I need you. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. There, you need to keep your... Now, use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Ooh, you're a natural. Now, take these, and don't forget to do all... Wow, the essence is... You must take care, so please, don't waste a drop. All 3 perfumes are ready. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare. Anyway, shall I give you...
Paimon wants to hear
This first one, the second one. Finally, the third one has a soft... All clear? Don't get them mixed. Good. I'll leave you with one who tries to sail. Come.
Try something new
Let's
at the
take
Wanmin
these 3
restaurant.
perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably... We've brought the perfume. Did we take too long?
Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept...
Well, how...
That is true.
3 sets.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Missy, this is the second kind. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older lady. Does that mean that Rex...
Rex Lapis has taken on countless...
What a shame. We only got to...
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell.
So, we finished another step.
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help...
Cleansing?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame P...
Sure, but...
Ah, I have...
Man, why's he gotta be...
All things must change.
Youngster,
Are you here to admire? But
What happened?
back in my day, people said that if they heard beautiful, but if they heard too.
So that means these
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lap. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the chief. This harbor is like a mountain of. Well, I shall say no more. Ah, that old trinket. An old friend of mine used to wear. He saw me gazing at it off, but he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell. It has been many years, and who knows? Still, though, I can't Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things.
What a weird thing to...
All right, children, there is no need to worry.
Do you live near here, Granny?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot?
How does that work? Hey, that's... And even if it was like that...
Oh, youngsters.
This Granny's so weird. What does she mean her whole household is in here? Is she playing with us?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Go as one!
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old Granny could also be an Adeptus? Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an Adeptus. But don't they all live in Julian Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Go as one! No one escapes my sight!
Wind blade.
Time to clean up.
Wind Blade!
Go as one!
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. All right, that'll do. Come on out. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An adeptus. Oh, as to whether I am one or not, child.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened.
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor, but no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first, to cry, catch the murderer at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine, so why would I be unwilling to lend? Oh? Well, if it came, we haven't met in a while anyway. Well, oh, and that if they have time, they can come.
We will.
Peaceful neighborhood.
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How would I know?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes. If you have the time, you can come.
That tone does not suit you. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of...
So what's the next step in our preparation?
Next, we need to...
Ooh, Paimon loves kites.
No. Kites, I will explain it to you. But our next course of action...
Oh, sure.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have...
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite now.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government.
Well, that's because I prefer to...
Children's toys are very fun things. That's finely crafted toys are well loved by children. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years.
Indeed. These are decorations.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient and...
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame. As... Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me.
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't or perhaps, you could say that he cannot—
How has he not died of hunger?
Child, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably... Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment.
A toast to our success.
Listen, let me tell you.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the
Adventure? Venturing into the...
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for
a most fair price.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Try something new with the non-min restaurant. Stomachs. Oh, adventure. Last around against
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace.
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless.
This price will do. No loss.
Oh, help? So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still...
No problem. That'll be 20,000.
Done.
This is all you got, child? No. How about this? Let's make a trade. Get me a single Chinkson flower.
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the Hey, that's pretty good. With this Chinkson flower, I should be able to pacify my...
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change?
Well, how does this sound? You give me the...
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. Just what is this about?
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this is...
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not... Now, if you'll excuse me.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy happy with us just now. The reception. Hello?
Welcome to Boo Boo Farm.
Huh? Did you hear that?
The reception, it's...
How about...
Oh, so many medicines, but no cure for heartache.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Joke's on you. Pot anyway. There's something it can't be.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adept.
Something like this.
Hell...
Excuse me, sir.
I... Surely no...
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the my dear Chi-Chi, we didn't...
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you.
Since when do customers need to do favors?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way...
Go to Mount Tianheng.
It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng, located in Qinheng Pass. It was designed to
Mr. Zhongli.
Apparently not quite. This is...
The Coco Goat is a legend.
Did you want to add it?
No, just that the what it looks like. Don't know. Where to find it? Don't know either.
Very well then. Let's start by...
What the heck is... It's huge! But how do you operate?
It is...
Aw, what?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti...
So what are we gonna do?
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of... That said, let me think for a moment. As I recall, there is a if we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored...
So, what you're saying...
I have a smattering of knowledge. With the parts in hand, I could...
Where is that supply post? Here
Ah, one moment. I will... It is done. The Guizhong...
Ooh!
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even...
Over here we have... nothing. And over there...
Hey! Just what do you think? So you fixed up this turret?
Not a turret. A Guizhong...
Ha! Are you blind or something? This area is supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures. But you can't get anywhere near them with this thing. Last time we approached the mountain, a few of us risked our lives. The next thing you'll be repaired.
Tut tut. Vandalize. It is not we who need...
You're open.
Another test subject. That tingle? Fry!
Disappear!
Fry! Comes the hunter.
Wind, hear me.
Wind blade!
That's picked the wrong test subject.
With the wind! You're open! You're open! Dodge spin!
No escape!
These lowlifes didn't...
Troubling ourselves over this rap...
Oh yeah, that!
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no... What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technique...
Which means... A Paimon wouldn't go that far.
We won't solve anything while standing here...
Good idea. We did our best.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the...
What a disappointment. Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So I'm sorry. I have a... here. This is...
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what...
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes...
Excuse me, everyone.
Oh... Sorry, but Paimon's...
No.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Might I ask who...
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. What a sorry state of affairs. This... The medicine... The snake is speaking! I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the...
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really.
Do you sell everlasting incense?
Everlasting incense?
Whew, at last!
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
Aw, too bad the Qixing have taken it over for...
3 million.
It's a crazy number! We'd never be able to make that much...
This is correct.
What are we gonna do?
Cocoa goat! Cocoa goat! My son.
Hey, let's laugh!
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Chai. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say...
Strange. I knew the...
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount.
That's like 0...
2,990,000. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, Little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
That lot is an absolute riot. So, you've been
Yes, Master Child.
Well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I?
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers and...
Ooh, finally!
Well, traveler, have you gained... Odd? Which the questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. To treat you... yes, don't worry. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old...
Hole in the wall? As it...
Indeed.
May the Lord of Time protect you, and fortune find you.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Ah, you're here. There's third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does. I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you.
If it is to your liking, dear customers.
Hey, there's even a store.
Besides fine wine, the excellent but when I say ambiance, I refer.
As you all know, high above the land, what does it mean to have all-seeing eye? Imagine. Behold, the glory. They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet merely grasping 1 or 2 of them will surely give.
Tianquan Ningguang. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatu. Huh.
At last I have found you.
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millelith. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Chising. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you. Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate.
Ningguang sent you?
My apologies, you who have returned from Jiayun Karst. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She invites you to her palace.
An official invitation.
Lady Ningguang said that invite him to come. I wish to meet at the Jade Chamber.
And with that, what we've received an invitation. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count.
An invitation. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget.
Don't worry, we'll.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Ad Astra Abyss.
Windblade!
Huh?